Hi, this is Stephen in wonderful Wiltshire, and I'm going to talk about broadcasting on Amazon Live and getting started. This is the broadcast that Nick Wood and I did earlier today. You can see that it's finished, and underneath the screen, you've got the main screen where people can watch. They can comment down the right-hand side, and underneath you can see the carousel. Now, these are the items which are on Amazon.com. And people can click the item, and when they click the item, they're taken to the product page and they can buy. If people do buy an item or buy something in the next 24 hours related to that item, then you are paid affiliate commission. That's the way the system works. Now, when you are starting out, it's totally different, because the thing is that Amazon want you to prove yourself, and they want you to sell. So you have to market. It's all about selling. It's all about selling Amazon.com products. Okay. Your audience are global, but essentially it's Amazon.com, the world's third largest website. Now, you have to prove yourself as a rising star to get to the level Nick and I are, which is Insider. Insider means we can go live 24/7, and we can broadcast with our own carousel, and we choose the items in the carousel. I own the items in the carousel, like the Aftershokz Aeropex, the Samsung Galaxy S22, the Elgato Stream Deck. Now, those are items which are germane to what I talk about. That's my speciality. And if you've got a niche, which you have, then you bring that niche in, and the products that you choose to put in the carousel are ones that you have knowledge of and can talk about and can tell stories about. Selling on Amazon Live is not about this is a Stream Deck. Selling is this is how I use my Stream Deck. It's telling stories. That's basically the key to it all, to become, well, you already are, a storyteller and tell stories about your products. And as you go through them in the carousel, to be able to tell different stories about different products. When you start out, you can have 10 products in your carousel, and your first broadcast, your first 90 minutes can either be all in one go, or if you want to practice, then do it as 3 30-minutes or 2 45s. It's up to you. You have to do 90 minutes live broadcasting before you can apply to be an insider. Now, when you do apply, you'll be checked. And you'll be checked on how you've performed during those 90 minutes, how you have actually demonstrated the products and told your stories about the products. And this is key. For those 90 minutes, Amazon will not tell anybody that you're there. You're on your own. And what you have to do is basically have an audience for those 90 minutes, which means that you've got to bring in everybody you know to watch you whilst you're live, to comment whilst you're live, to get involved while you're live. The more interactive your 90 minutes of video are, the better the chances of becoming an Amazon insider. So there is marketing to be done. You've actually got to get people together, because you're not broadcasting to the world. You don't get to broadcast to the world until you pass your audition. And the first 90 minutes is your Amazon Live audition. Now, they don't tell you what they're looking for, but we can give indications. One, presence on camera. You have to be able to project from the screen to tell your stories to get people involved. You have to be talking about the products. You've got to have knowledge of the products. Yeah, you can't wing it. It's got to be, you can choose the 10 products that you got for your first shows, and you can talk about them. You can bring in short videos. It depends on the studio you're actually using. I mean, Nick and I both use be.live, and a bit of advertising won't go amiss. So I'm going to go here. And if I go to logos, we broadcast from, press apply, be.live, because this has been designed specifically for broadcasting Amazon Live. You can broadcast from your mobile phone, but if you're going for quality and you're going for a long haul, then a system like BeLive can be helpful. And BeLive is quite simply the best marketing system that there is around. It's been tailored for Amazon Live. You can link to Amazon Live simply by having your Amazon Live broadcasting key and URL, and that's all you need to go live on Amazon Live from your BeLive studio. I'm going to save that, come back to me. So, the thing is that you've got to be, I would practice before I actually did the 90 minutes. Yeah, get a sort of rough script together, because you are driven by the carousel. I mean, you can talk about anything that's in the carousel, but it's got to be germane to your knowledge. What Amazon are looking for more than anything is that you know what you're talking about. Yeah, and that's key. Is being knowledgeable, being personable, and basically be able to reach out to an audience. Because you've got to remember that the majority of the time that you're broadcasting Amazon Live, it's just you. Okay, and people come in, but you've got to approach a broadcast, yeah, as though you're not going to be joined by anybody, and push from there. So for your first 90 minutes, either 190, 245s or 330s, when you're ready, when you're happy with what you're doing, with your presence on camera, with your presentation, with your storytelling, press the button and apply. They will then go and look at your social media. Okay, and that's everything. That's Facebook, YouTube. And the thing is, the more broadcasts you've done, the more chance you have of actually being accepted. Right. We don't know how the acceptance is done. It's all basically on a person by person basis, and hopefully you'll get through first time. If you don't get through first time, then the element that's missing is the interaction, and you've got to bring your own audience. As soon as you become an insider, Amazon bring the audience. You don't need to worry about that. You need to bring your own audience, your own following, and prove yourself. If you have any questions, then please ask. But that has been a quick overview of Amazon Live. As I say, Nick and I were live earlier today. If I go here, you'll be able to see us presenting live. For the moment, that's it.